Hi, I'm Jennifer Carroll from CelebratingEverydayLife.com, and today we're going to make t-shirts with Cricut's brand new Infusible Ink. The supplies that you're going to need to make this include, of course, the SVG design. I have the This Is Going to Be Magical design available for free on my blog. If you would like a personalized one for a different grade, no worries, I've got you covered. I'm happy to make a personalized one for you. Please just leave me a comment or shoot me an email and I would be happy to chat with you about personalizing this for you. We're also going to need the t-shirt blank. This is by Cricut, has these available for us and they are perfectly formulated to go with, of course, the Cricut Infusible Ink. For today's project, I am using the Mermaid Rainbow pattern. So I'm going to use just one sheet, but this pack does come with 4 different sheets. So lots of fun projects that we can make with this. You're also going to need butcher paper, and fortunately this comes in the Infusible Ink packet, so it's going to be in that box for you. We're also going to need a piece of cardstock, of course, our Easy Press mat, and a lint roller. This is going to help us make sure there's nothing on our t-shirt that we don't want there that's going to get in the way of the design attaching. I also have my weeding tool because that can be really helpful for peeling the design away. So let's get started. So the first thing that we want to do is I have uploaded the design to I've uploaded the SVG to Design Space and I have cut it out using my Cricut Maker. You can use the Cricut Explore with this as well. It will cut this infusible ink. And let me put my glasses on so I can see. So now we want to begin peeling this off of here. Now Cricut recommends that you first kind of gently roll the pattern a bit. You don't want to crease it and bend it, but we do want to loosen it a little bit. And just giving it a little bit of a roll is going to help everything come right off. I do want to remind you, when you are uploading your SVG design to Design Space and before you cut it out with the machine, make sure that you mirror your design. It's critical. This is a step you can't miss. So don't forget to mirror. And don't forget to sharpen your blade before you cut too. So to make this a little bit easier, I am going to trim away the part that I want to keep for a future project. I am going to set that aside for another project, another day. And now I'm just going to begin peeling the design away. If you've watched my other Infusible Ink tutorials, you've seen one of the things I really love about Infusible Ink is that it just peels away. It's not like vinyl, it's not sticky. This is not sticky. This is sticky, but the paper is not. So we're just gonna be careful to leave what we wanna leave. I wanna leave these little ears. And it can be helpful to trim pieces away as you're going. When you're weeding these kinds of designs, a couple of tips I can give you is to, 1, make sure you get between, if there are any cutouts, make sure you don't miss anything. You really want to get in between your letters, things like that. It's so easy to overlook things that need to be cut out. And if you do happen to grab anything, like here, I see that I missed a couple little of the dots from my flowers. They're still in my design here. And the great thing is I can just pop these right out and just make sure that I am putting them, the machine's telling me it's ready. Just make sure you're putting them with the color and the transfer side up. So it's really simple to go back in and fix things. So don't feel like you have to rush through with this. Take your time. And I'm gonna just pull out this other one and put that on there. And again, just make sure you've got it with the right side up, okay? I wanna make sure everything is laying nice and smooth on here. So I'm just gonna go over this with my brayer. Try and help make sure everybody's in their right spot. We are good. And your bright pad can be really, really helpful, or just a nice light white surface, because you do want to make sure that there is nothing extra heat transfer wise that's on there, because any little thing that might have gotten left and forgotten from your weeding is going to transfer to your t-shirt. So we're weeded, we're ready to go. So now we want to prep our t-shirt. So the first thing that I want to do, I've got a clean lint roller here, and I just want to go over where I'm going to put this design. We want to make sure that there is nothing, no lint or hairs or anything like that that's going to get in the way of the infusible ink bonding with the fabric. When I teach painting classes, I always talk to folks, you know, you've got to make sure you clean the piece if you so that nothing is like we call them a surfactant, something that's going to hinder the paint from bonding with the piece of furniture that we're painting. Same thing, same rules apply here. We want to make sure that there's nothing that's going to hinder this infusible ink from going into the fibers of this fabric. Because remember, this is not just vinyl that's going on top. This is actually going to magically change into a gas. It's going to bond to the fibers, and then it's going to cool and return to a solid. It is so cool and amazing. So I'm going to turn this on. Make sure when you are ready to fuse your infusible ink to your shirt or your bag or whatever it is that you're using, that you have the right heat settings. So I have on celebratingeverydaylife.com/EasyPress. That is a shortcut link for you to get to the Cricut site where you can see exactly what heat setting and the length of time that you're going to need for your project. So if you go to celebratingeverydaylife.com/EasyPress, you can get those shortcut tips to help you know what to set yours to. So I looked before we got started, and the first thing that I'm going to need to do is to preheat this t-shirt. So the Cricut site told me I needed to be at 385 for 15 seconds. Make sure you look for your machine, because I will tell you the settings for the EasyPress and the EasyPress 2 are different. So now I'm going to set my mat down, and I need to put a piece of cardstock inside my shirt. So I'm going to slide that in, and this is just helping, you know, in case there was any kind of leakage. We don't want anything fusing to the back of the t-shirt material. We want it all to stay right up here in the front. Okay, so I'm going to pick this up. We're going to put this on our shirt, press the Cricut to start. We're going to let this go for 15 seconds. All right, we'll move that off. Awesome. Okay. This is nice and hot. It's helping the fabric be ready to take in the transfer. So we're going to take, and again, this is why it was so important that we mirrored the image when we were in Design Space, because this is going to go face down onto our t-shirt. So find where you want it to go. Now I'm going to use my brayer and just push that transfer tape down. This is the backing of the infusible ink, is like a transfer tape, so it does the work for us. All right, so really want to make sure we've got this on here just how we want it. So now I've got the design on there. I'm going to take my butcher block paper And to transfer the design now, I need to change the settings. So I'm going to press the stopwatch button and I'm going to go up to 40 seconds because for my machine, this is what the Cricut Easy Press guide told me. So I'm at 3, you can change your temperature by touching the thermometers. So I'm at 385 for 40 seconds. We're ready to go. I'm going to take this, set it right on top, press the C. It calls for light pressure, so that is one hand on the machine. I'm not putting all my body weight on it, but I'm making sure it's making good contact. Be very careful to not jiggle the machine. Okay, we're going to lift straight up. Be very careful when you're using your Easy Press on any of these projects that you don't wiggle or jiggle the machine because you don't want to in any way blur or cause ghosting or anything like that to your design. And I'm just gonna lift the butcher paper away and you're gonna notice that the design is starting to come up in some areas and you might get really excited like, yay, I'm gonna go ahead and just peel it off, but don't do it. I know it's hard. I so want to do this, but resist the peeling and let's let it cool like the directions tell us to. It's so exciting because you can see the design in some areas. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So while we're waiting, I can chat with you a little bit about why I designed this t-shirt. So a few weeks ago, and who knows when you're watching this, but a few weeks ago for me, I was on Cricut's Facebook page and they were having a back to school contest. And I don't enter a lot of contests because let's face it, you know, I'm one of those people like, I never win a contest, so why enter? But I really felt like the Lord was saying, you should enter this. And so I was like, okay, I will enter it. And because it was back to school, I have an 8-year-old. And so we do lots of school projects. It's one of the reasons that I love my Cricut so much because we do so many great things with this. And I had made her a shirt for her last day of 2nd grade. And so part of the contest, they were asking, we've just introduced Infusible Ink, share a few of your projects with us and tell us how Infusible Ink could make them better. So I thought it would be really fun to make my daughter a first day of 3rd grade t-shirt because we had done the last day of 2nd grade. And we had done the last day one with a printable iron-on vinyl. And it's an adorable t-shirt. I will try to share a link in the notes for this video. Turned out so super cute. But of course, vinyl is night and day different from Infusible Ink. So I thought doing a new shirt for her would be fun. So that was the idea that I shared in the contest. Then I also shared some other fun SVG designs that I've made that I've shared with you all in the blog. You have access to them that were fun treats that we had made for her classmates and her teachers and things like that. And drum roll please, I was one of the winners of the contest. Yay! So part of the prize that I won was a new Cricut machine, woo, and a new Easy Press and some Infusible Ink and money from Michael's craft store to go shopping for things and a paid for trip to Los Angeles to meet with Cricut and Michael's and a secret celebrity parent. I cannot wait to see who I get to meet and go with another gal. There were 2 winners. And actually the other winner, she is this amazing teacher. She is here in my home state of Virginia. I don't know how we both live in Virginia and won this, but I am so excited. And that is what inspired this project that we're doing today. So I hope that you like it. I am so excited to share with you how it turns out because it's super adorable. All right, I think we are there. It feels cool to the touch. Nothing is hot now. Yay! So I'm going to just pick up here and pull it back. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is so fabulous. I love it. All right, pull this up, the little eyelashes. Let's get this little part of the D. This is gonna be magical. All right, so I'm gonna pull the paper out. Here it is. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is so adorable. I love it. It is amazing to me because it's fused with the fabric. Like if you twist and move the fabric, it's not like vinyl that's, sitting on top. It's like riding on top of the fabric. This isn't. It is completely fused. It's so awesome. I hope you've enjoyed this project. I hope you've learned a few tips and tricks to help you when working with Cricut's brand new Infusible ink. Remember to mirror your designs. This is a very key step and it's an easy one to overlook, so don't forget to do that in Design Space. I hope that you will come over to my blog. I have this SVG and so many more for you, all for free for my email subscribers. And I'm also getting ready to launch a Cricut class. So if you would like to learn more on how to master your machine, I would love to help you. I want you to get the most out of it because this machine really does make crafting and having a beautiful life so much easier. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss any new videos, and join me over at celebratingeverydaylife.com. If there's a project that you would love to see me make or something you're curious learning more about, please let me know. I truly do want to make projects that help you handcraft a life you love. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.